Welcome back to the Studio Success Secret Show. We are doing this virtually, and today I've got one of our amazing marketing ninjas and now a scaler, Ida Bakos. How are you?
Very well, thanks, Richard, and thank you for having me.
Now, the HIIT Factory, that is a franchise.
Yeah, correct.
Correct, yep. Tell me about the actual workout itself. So the HIIT Factory, what's it known for? What type of workouts do you do?
Yeah. Okay, so we do specialise in HIIT, high intensity interval training. 30 minutes, it is hard, it is fast, it is effective. Yeah, so you get in, you get out. Although that is our area that we specialise, we do a whole other range of stuff. So we do strength training, we do Pilates, we do yoga. As the business has grown, we've looked at encompassing everything so that you don't have to have 5 different memberships. Everything is just all in the one place.
And tell me about how long you've been in the fitness industry. What have you been doing in this space?
So I've actually been in the fitness industry about 6 years. My background before then, I was actually in IT, but I actually was a trainer in IT. So I used to travel around Australia teaching people how to use software. But 6 years ago, I decided to change my path and became a PT. So I went back to school and I was a PT for 3 years and then went into the group fitness space. And I've been owner and head coach of the HIIT Factory in Northcote for 3 years now.
Wow. So, that's a very directional change. It's not like I was an aerobics instructor, then a group, and then a PT. You went from IT to learning PT, doing it. Tell me just quickly why the directional change for?
Well, my family probably was the biggest factor. One of the reasons why I went into this particular franchise was because it was very family friendly. But number 2, it gave me the opportunity to be home with my kids when they needed me. So that's why I moved into being a personal trainer, because I could work my own hours and I could do what I've loved, but with other people. And then the opportunity sort of came knocking to open up free group fitness studio, and I've always loved group fitness.
Yep.
I love the energy, I love the camaraderie, I love the community. So when that opportunity came knocking on my door, I really jumped in, and I've had my ups and downs, but I've never looked back. It's been awesome.
So quick fire time. How many members do you currently have?
I'm about 85, I think, at the moment, right now. Our Legends membership, because you don't want to be a legend, is $169 a month.
Great.
At the moment, I've got 5. Ooh, we've got MyZone. Absolutely love MyZone. It has taken our training to a brand new level.
So good, MyZone. What does your average day look like?
Classes early morning, coffee next. Usually mid-morning classes. At the moment, I'm homeschooling my kids. So all of that in between while I'm working on my business, a couple more classes, and then family time.
So good. What's your favorite business book or audio?
Oh, really, believe it or not, the last one I recommended by you, Profit First, I loved that. Fantastic.
Your background, you're a mum of
Yep. 2 boys and a girl.
2 boys and a girl. We have a lot of people that are small business owners who are also juggling running a successful business, growing a family, and everything else. Tell me about the how that works for you personally and how you make that work.
Yeah. It's not easy. I think it did take me a little while to find that balance, but I do remember us telling my family when I started that it was going to be a little bit of a tough road. And so I worked really hard in those first years of just taking all the classes, knowing that, long term that would change. And I thoroughly believe that. I mean, I'm not I've always been a hard worker. That doesn't scare me, but you've got to put in that hard work at first. You know, it's just not going to happen straight. You know, so you kind of got to bite the bullet and do that. But it's once you've laid all that foundation that you can then start to step away, and that's quite freeing as well.
And you set the business up. I love how you set the business up. You set it up to be home more with your family and have that flexibility. And I think that's a really good message for anybody who is in this business, because the fitness industry is a great industry. However, it sounds to me that you decide the rules on how you want to make that work. You're deciding that I'm going to get a trainer to cover those evening shifts or times when I have to pick up the kids from school. That's a decision that you made. And did that happen very first? Like, you made that decision going into the business?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I knew that it was, you know, working every night, working 5 nights a week was not a long term, but I did initially. And look, we just made it work. You know, sometimes my kids would come to classes with me and they would just, you know, sit down and watch me do the classes. So I was working, you know, every single evening, but eventually after a year, it was down to 4 nights, and after 2 years, you know, and now 3 years in, I mean, I'm only working 2 nights a week with the plan once we're back into the studio to only do 1 night a week. So I suppose that's the other thing that I'm super proud of, that in all of this, I've actually been able to maintain everything with the plan of working less.
Yeah, it's such a good story, because that is, you know, one of the reasons why people get burnt out in the fitness industry. But you just had a plan and said, this is what I'm going to, the vehicle, the business is my vehicle for the freedom and lifestyle I want.
Yeah.
So good. So what is the uniqueness of your studio? What makes you guys unique in what you do and how you do it?
Well, we're a community, and we are, you know, we're all about sort of fun, we're fast, and we're effective. You know, so for people that are time poor, you know, and well, one thing we've continued to do as well is deliver live stream as well, even when we're not in lockdown. So that's been a big game changer for us too, is the fact that even though we're not in lockdown, we're still delivering live stream. So at the end of the day, our clients choose how they train with us. We don't tell them. They can either come into the studio or they can train from home. So coming in and out of lockdowns has really had a zero effect on us, because we're delivering the same thing anyway. And that's been a big factor. We've built up our sense of community over these last, I mean, that's one thing I've learned in the Ninja program, is the value of not a database, a community over that. So that's one thing we've really worked on this year. And that's been a massive, massive blow, because a lot of people are separated by COVID, but we're actually more together than what we've ever been as a community at the HIIT Factory Northcote. It's amazing.
Cool. Thanks for your time, and look forward to continued success.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you to you and your amazing team.
Thank you.
If you want more of these episodes, simply go to commarketing.com.au, check out our YouTube, our Facebook, Instagram, all those good stuff. It's all there to help you grow your fitness and wellness studio. Bye for now.